You got 1K yesterday from a prediction? Nice. Was it one of the, was it multi-blind predictions? What's up, Zach and Qbert? First? Zach showed up first, unfortunately. Hate to break it to you. Ordered 12 multi-blind cubes today. Nice. Exciting. It was the 40th 3-blind? Oh, that one. Okay. What's up, Master Ice Panda and Blackbird? Try 17. Exciting. What's your the most you've done so far? You. What's up, Irma? What's up, MKU cubing and gaming? 13 over hour by 3 minutes. Because you did 2 extra passes? Damn. Sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes you just want to do extra passes. Woke up in another stream, the Twitch Solves Cube stream. Hard scramble. Dude, I'm getting some weird scrambles. Oh, I didn't see your sub. Sorry, I don't have my headphones on, so I can't hear stuff. 13 months, dude, that is almost a year. Thank you. Thank you, Master Ice Panda. Maybe I'll just put on headphones. What's up, Psy? IDK if I can even do edges blindfold anymore since I haven't practiced in a while. It be like that if you don't practice. Your 3-blind success rate is 1 in 4. Is going as fast as I can, still best strat to improve. I mean, I feel like when you're newer to blind, 1 in 4 is like fairly normal. You can probably just keep rushing as long as you're like actually diagnosing your DNFs and learning from mistakes. You will improve your accuracy. Dang it. Really? Okay. Thanks, Zemerbs. I want to find a new, like, dual streaming service that isn't Restream. Restream has so many things that annoy me. Like, I wish I could see notifications, like resubs, in the chat that I'm reading, which is like the thing that combines YouTube and Twitch chat. But as of right now, I just have to have like several tabs, like the CS timer tab, the notifications tab, the Restream tab, and then also Restream has this really annoying thing where it, unless you pay like $20 a month or something crazy, you have that big Restream text on your thumbnails, and then people are like, oh, is this not actually live? It's so annoying to like explain. Just got Frenzy plus Clicker Frenzy and Cookie Clicker for the first time. That's always very exciting. Huge gains. I'm at a point in the game where that is like nothing. It's not even worth clicking anymore. What's up, WD? Whoa. Almost fell off. That was a cool solve. I think that was 11 to 10. And a lot of cancels. Oops. Damn. Getting hard scrambles. And messing up. Nice. Very inconsistent so far. It's like good solve, bad solve, good solve, good solve, bad solve, good solve. Weird lockup. Ooh. 2 more and I could get an AO12 with accounting 25 and 27. Nice. Session best mean of 3. Very cool. Nice. good 8 Alger. Guess the time. Oh yeah, I always forget to do that. 2091 AO12 with accounting 23, 27, 25, 21, 22. Those counting times are just hilarious. Rip. Execution at 6. Yeah, that was an 8 Alger. Had pretty good memo on the 15. Dang it, dude. Rip. Do you close your eyes during blind solves? Usually no. I don't really think about it, but I'm pretty sure, like, most of the time when I decide to, like, randomly think about it, I'm like, no, I don't think I am. I think I naturally just don't. For 3 blind specifically, I feel like I might actually close my eyes. What's up, Sam? Your execution's around 1 minute. Just practice a lot, you'll get there. My favorite 3x3 right now is the Weilong B11. It's really good. Same answer to Sam. The cube I use for 3 blind is Weilong V11. Ugh. Dude, I still haven't guessed times. It's so easy to forget to do. I use the 20 magnet ball core version of the V11. Yeah, Weilong V11 is just so dank. It makes me want to just like do 3x3 solves all the time. Do I use the same algs for U and A perm for both 3 blind and 3x3? Kind of. Totally depends. I mean, I guess the answer is yes, but I use like a different alg for every AUF of all of those cases. So like for this, if I get U perm like this in blind and in 3x3, I will do that. If I get that U perm, I'll do that. If I get this case, like UB floating U perm, I will do that. Same within 3x3 if I get that AUF of U perm. And like, if I get this specific AUF of A perm, I will do the same alg I do for blind. I have a different alg for like every AUF of A perm, and I basically do them all the same in 3 blind and 3x3. Will I be getting the GAN 16? I'm kind of tempted, even though I don't get any GAN cubes almost ever, aside from like the 5x5, I guess. I'm kind of tempted to get the 16 because I've heard from some people that it's like really good. I'm not sponsored by MoU, no. Watch your cat get 3 consecutive 3-5 algers floated to 4. Okay. Dude, I cannot remember to guess times. I'll wait for non-max version of 16. I don't even know what that means. What's the max version? Oh my god. 20.01. How was I so far off? Oh, I felt like I had bad turning, and I kind of forgot that I did 10 floated to 9. It's funny when a solve feels that bad and it's an 18. I wonder if you only have n by n puzzles. No. Ugh. 1624? Dang it. I'm really off today. Self-magnetized RS? I don't even know. I feel like I've never even heard of that. RS? GAN cubes feel flimsy and unstable to you. It's so funny because I don't like GAN cubes because they feel too stable, generally. Ouchong V6 compared to GAN 562. I like the 562 more, but I only have like the cheapest version of the Ouchong V6 because all the other ones are freaking UV and therefore I can't use them for blind. Platonic solids relay. Pyraminx 3x3 FT Omega, no icosahedron, cause lol. Have people actually done that? The icosahedron? Hey, thanks, Trendy Cuber. Did you just start in wrong orientation and get a 17? It was an 8 alger. I took probably like a second to find orientation for some reason, like longer than normal. But yeah, that was an 8 alger, so. Oh, that was wrong. Jeez, stupid. People have done the relay. I'm saying they don't include icosahedron because it's too much. Oh, I didn't even know. Like, what is there? Is there an icosahedron twisty puzzle? I don't even know what that looks like. Oh. That's like really hard to solve, huh? That's probably slow. Super slow. World best for that relay? James is like eyes emoji. Um, 1720. Damn it. Sub 120. Can you do FTO blind? Yeah. Really want to learn 3-style, but by the time I get home from work, my brain is too tired to learn. Damn. That's like my girlfriend with learning blind. Solving icosahedron should be pretty similar to Megamix. I feel like it's probably harder. Aiden has 116. That's so Pyraminx. Oh, dude, James would actually slay at that because he's good at Megamix, but I'm horrible at Megamix. I'm down to try the relay, just see what I get. Nine Alex paused. Ethan? Wait, Ethan. Oh, Stash. Yeah. I guess you're rusty at Mega, huh? How hard is FTO blind? It's not too hard to learn. I think I learned and got a success within like less than a week. God damn it, dude. That would have been so cool. I had this 4-flip. I hate freaking wasting that. What's FTO? This. It's face turning octahedron. It's not an official puzzle, but a lot of people want it to be. You're rusty at everything? Rip, dude. When did you start, or how did you start learning blind? I want to learn, but memorization is weird for me. I just watched the Bad Mephisto's tutorial and then watched it multiple times until I got it. And then I think the first thing I did, I mean, I made the letter scheme, learned how things worked from the tutorial, and then I just started like writing down memo and then executing it without looking, seeing what happened, and then eventually did full solves. Nice. Oh, just hand scrambling. Imagine WCA adds CTO. That'd be so cringe. Probably don't want to learn memo from Bad Mephisto's tutorial these days since he doesn't teach a letter scheme. I mean, does that matter? Does that actually matter? He just told in that tutorial, if I remember right, he just said like, I think he recommended like just make up your own letter scheme because it's easier to remember it that way. Like if you make it up on your own. Does that matter? Yeah, that's what I said, Blackbird. God. How many 2x2s do you have? 2x2 multi-blind world best is only 12 out of 12. I might have that many, but dude, I just do not care enough to do it. The one that's public now teaches with the yellow-orange sticker equals YO letter pair, so you end up with double memo length. Really? I mean, maybe I learned the way I did from my own idea, but I'm like pretty certain that at least something I watched from Bad Mephisto said, like, you can come up with your own letter scheme, blah blah blah. But yeah, if he does teach that, that's not good. Weird. I freaking lost edge audio. Extremely rare. Really like the way he teaches exec, but can't recommend his tutorial because the way he teaches memo. I've actually been considering making a tutorial finally. I kind of want to do like a series of tutorials where like I teach Old Pachman for edges and corners, and then I teach Orozco, and then I teach 3-style. It's kind of tempting. I feel like I could figure out a way to explain it decently, but it's just kind of a lot of work to edit. Dude, that could have been so much better. Oh my god. I don't know why, like my tracing was horrible and I paused. That was 8 to 7 algs, dude, my god. And multiple cancels. Have there been any predictions? Not yet. I'll do a prediction for solve 50, because I think I'll just do like 50 3-blind solves and then do multi. Alright, we're doing... What is 3-blind solve 50? You got 5 minutes to predict. 3-blind solve 50 will be what? Just a comprehensive series of vids teaching everything. Wait. Oh, I've wanted to make vids like that, or like just a comprehensive series of vids teaching everything, so I'm not pointing people at like 20 different vids from different people. Yeah, it'd be really cool if there was like a standard video for everything, because yeah, I get so many questions from people who are like, what should I learn and when? And it's like, there's no prescription, and there probably shouldn't be like one size fits all prescription, but there could be a video that explains that part specifically. Dude, that was heavily carried by exec speed. Dude. Rip mean of 3. That could have been so good. One of the vids in that series that I want to make, you've actually mostly scripted. Wow. Goes over every method, how they fit together, when and why you'd want to learn each. You might be better at doing that than me, but I might still do it anyways. Good helper for Orozco edges. Probably UR or UB, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong, James. I don't know Orozco too well. Totally thought I remembered that wrong. BU helper? Oh. Basically makes it M2. Is that actually faster? I figured BU like would be easy to learn, but not actually fast. Dang it. UB helper would be fastest, but you're not learning it because it's the fastest method? I guess so. I did forgore again. Also, get your bets in. Prediction still going, but you only have less than a minute left to bet on solve 50. Oh, did I barely miss AO12 from that? That's funny. No, I didn't. But we're going to get an AO12 now. Damn it, dude. I like very quickly visual memoed a floating cycle from BD, and then I realized I hit the wrong sticker of the buffer, so it must have started the trace wrong. If you learn the comms for both BU and UB, you could avoid having to do an edge flip alg. I'm not sure how that would work. You know, nice, Irma. Rip. Crazy scramble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 to 5 alg edges, 5 to 3 alg corners, 12 to 8. Most of the time you need to do an edge flip in Orozco is when you need to shoot to another sticker on the helper piece. If you know all the comms from that set, you can just do the comm directly instead. Oh. I think I understand. It's so much easier for me to remember edge audio when the sounds resemble words. I feel like that might be just like a matter of, like, that happens because your tracing is like slower but like Edge Audio is so easy for me to remember, but I trace it in like 3 seconds. Damn it. How many points on 300 multi-blind? Well, I solved 288 out of 300. But counting like points is kind of dubious, I feel like, because WCA points are defined by number of cubes solved sub-hour. But if you're talking like old style multi-blind, I got 288 points, I think, right? Didn't they score it that way? Actually, I don't remember how old style multi-blind's done. Wait, did I get a raid? Oh, Alex raided me with 1 viewer. Sorry, I didn't see that. It doesn't give me a like an actual notification that makes noise. Do you think you'll do 350? Yes. I might do that this year. What is Edge Audio? Repeating letter pairs in your head? Pretty much. Just memorizing a bunch of letters without making a story out of it or remembering them with like anything simpler. Yo, Audio VR. I like the slippery nip emote. Dude, come on. I feel like when I talk to chat, there's like a weird thing that happens in my brain where like I have like brain chatter that continues in my brain after talking to chat, and then I don't focus enough on memo. Unofficial world record website. Yeah, that thing's like poorly updated. Does anyone use numbers in their lettering? I'm kind of confused by that question because you'll save 350k points to bet. Nice. I'm kind of confused by your question, dealer of melons, because are you talking about like using numbers as words that represent letter pairs? Because you're saying lettering, but maybe you mean like instead of a letter scheme using numbers, and that is something that people used to do. I don't think many people used it anymore though. Yeah, it's already updated on 11 blind. Don't ask me. Dude. Use 7 for SV. I use 10 for TN. Fun fact. Dude, my God. Ugh. Gotta lock in for solve 50. Yeah, dealer of melons. Some people have done that. I'm pretty sure Mascow, legendary multi-blinder Mascow, did like numbers and symbols or something. Dude. This is really annoying. Can I freaking focus? I need to like remind myself to think about corners more. I'm gonna take the headphones off. Memo pair of M6 could be like March 6 or something. If you're thinking about doing that, I would highly recommend not doing that. Maybe you're just like curious, but yeah, that's just not a very memorable thing, especially if you would end up having like June 8th, March 6th, April 20th, like those would all blend together. Wow, I remembered corners. Learning algorithms to solve last layer in Megamix. Nice. There are many of those. Nice. That was good. 11 to 9. Rip. Solve 50 is coming up. Oops. I memorized a wrong letter in edges and had to like figure out process of elimination what the correct thing probably was. Dang, why are there so many cases? Yeah, I haven't even learned full for look last layer on Megamix. you. Full Tula glass layer on Megaminx. That sounds like hell. Wow, I got so close to giving up on that. Alright, dude, I'm locking the frickin'... Damn it, dude. Cool, Arma, no rush. Cool, dude. Loud car people are the lamest people on the planet. Actual, just like biggest kooks alive. Forgot to DNF 28. Okay. Thanks. All right. Lock in. Okay, that was kind of a shitty 10 alger. So whether or not I get a sub 18 success kind of largely comes down to the scramble. So we're really betting on RNG right here. GL to the believers. Dude, nice. That scramble was horrible. I think it was 11 to 10. Over 18 DNF. RIP. I think that was, I think I got the worst outcome last time too. Wild return for sight. Was he the only one? I think he's not even here anymore. Alright. Small multi-blinds. I'm starting the predictions. $9K win. 500 into 9K out. Holy crap, dude. Oh, you were the only one. Wow, nice. That's funny. Okay. Next 9 cube multi result. Get your bets in. We're gambling up in here. This is a gambling stream. 7 out of 8? That would be wild if I got 7 out of 8 after attempting 9 cubes. I'd have to like give myself a dupe. Hello? The thing doesn't want to generate scrambles right now, that's weird. Restart. Now it works. Get your bets in, get your bets in. What do you think I'll get? For reference, this may have no bearing on how well I do today, but yesterday I think I got not a single result worse than 7 out of 9. I might have got 6 out of 9 one time, actually. But I probably averaged like 7.5 out of 9. That might have been a misscramble. Alright, full disclosure. I will read off what I got yesterday. I think I did... I think I did 6 attempts. And I got... No, I did 5 attempts. No? I did 4 attempts. Oh yeah, okay, I was thinking of different rooms. Okay, I did 4 attempts. I got 7 out of 9, 8 out of 9, 7 out of 9, 9 out of 9. Okay. And on the 8 out of 9, the one DNF was a mechanical twist, and on the 7 out of 9, one of the DNFs was a mechanical twist as well. Get your bets in. 8 out of 8 incoming. I'm doing 9 cubes. Hans Hub did number memo. Interesting. An interesting bet would be if you did 1, 2, 3, 4 cube attempts, and we have to bet at which attempt you first fail to get n out of n. I feel like that would take so long. Nobody betting 9 out of 9. That's fair, honestly, but I mean, it should have more than 0% probably, but it's definitely on the less likely side. I'm like 10% 9 out of 9s probably. He did numbers for Gigablind? Holy crap, maybe that's why it took him like a whole day. Alright, you got a minute and 16 left. I'm going to start memo while the prediction's still going. Totally forgot the cookie clicker noises are probably still going. That's funny. Oops. What did you say about bet suggestion? You mean like talking about my results yesterday? Yesterday I got 7 out of 9, 8 out of 9 with a mech twist, 7 out of 9 with a mech twist, and then 9 out of 9. But bet's probably over now, so. What WCA cube do you not know how to solve? I know how to solve all of them. You have 12 seconds left. Get your bets in. Increasing cube attempt? Oh, I just said it would take too long, and I don't know, it'd be like, just feel kind of weird, because, like, what, do I safety, or just, like, 2-pass? What would I do? And, like, how much am I allowed to safety 2-passing? Okay, I'm starting. Oops. Sorry, that was probably loud. Dude. Holy shit. That was really good. Super good exec. God damn. Damn. Really good start. Sheesh. Memo was like, but damn. Yeah, sub 5 909 first try is pretty good. 453 is, I don't know, like top 10 for me. Maybe top 5. I don't remember. Yeah, that was also interesting. There was like a lot of floats and like 3 LTF words that I used. James would be hyped. Yeah, a lot of floating. I think 3 blind cube had 2 floats, full UFL float. And cube 1, I had a FD 2E 2E. This one I had an LTF. This one I had an FD float. This one and LTCT and a UFL float. This one no floats. This one UFL float. I also had this case. Oh my god, I messed it up now. I had that case. James might have noticed that. Very based, yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta actually choose a result. Who bet for me? I don't know if I can actually see. 9 out of 9. Good job, believers. So that one, yeah, I think I missed an edge float, but didn't want to retrace, and then I had UFO float. This one had a UB float and a UR float, but it only saved 1 alg. This one had an LTF and a UB float, and nothing else. This one was just 9 algs. You put 1 point on 5 out of 9. That's probably smart. FMC scramble for my tournament this weekend has 8/10/10 bad edges. That sounds really bad. I think that's bad, right? What would happen if you were doing multi and comp and had a dupe scramble in like 47th cube memoed? I think you could just demand an extra, maybe, but I'm not entirely sure. But I think the ideal thing for you to do there, so that you don't like destroy the comp schedule by requesting an extra, is just set the cube aside. Hopefully you can prove to them that it is a duplicate somehow, like with video, and then you just attempt 1 fewer cube than you wanted, which is not ideal, obviously, but I think that's probably the best outcome for all involved. Not the best outcome just for the cuber, but it's like a good compromise, I guess. Ideally, duplicates just don't happen, though. Get competent scramblers. That's the solution, the true based solution. Also, there's a new prediction up. So now people can be all scared and be like, damn, maybe I should bet 9 out of 9. He's on fire today. Friend of yours managed an FMC extra from what? Not sure what exactly I'd do if I didn't think there was scheduled time. You would and have gotten an extra before when it's a multi-day comp and you know there'll be time for it. Oh, okay. Yeah, and it sucks that you'd have to like consider that on the spot, like mid-memo. Yeah, I think in my current state, unless it was like Worlds or something, like high stakes where they definitely are going to have time to give you an extra, I would just take the N-1 attempt, yeah. What was the last one? You're talking about the 9 cube attempt? It was 9 out of 9. But yeah, I feel like most of the time, when I'm 2-passing 9, you guys probably should bet 7 out of 9. But that's in a vacuum, not considering like what other people have bet, using that kind of meta knowledge. Would it be possible to have that 1 cube re-scrambled during the solve? You can do that, but that is like really not ideal, especially if you're at like high level and multi-blind, having to like wave down a delegate, be like, this is a duplicate, see it's duplicated with this one, they go re-scramble it and bring it back, and you have to like worry about all of that. Ideally, the fastest thing that you can do, just like putting the cube aside, so that you're attempting one less, and that kind of helps, given that like that probably threw you off, so you're probably losing time. I think that's like, at a high level multi-blind, probably the best solution if you're assuming you're like continuing the attempt. You got a substantially worse result as well. Hey, that's like me at Worlds. I requested an extra and then I got a worse result. And my original result would have been my best of 2, the one that got replaced. He entered the room a bit later and they gave him the second scramble while it should have been the third. Oh, that's funny. You need to finish your Worlds vid. Have you still not posted the multi-blind vid? Or podium? It's funny. Okay, get your bets in, everybody. Get your bets in. You got 1 minute to bet. I'm going to start the attempt. That one needs a miracle to be solved. Come on. Huh. Damn it, dude. Rip. Oh. Yeah, one move. This one is confusing. I had to do a lot of back. Oh, dude, it's 5. Oh my gosh. Did James? Dude. James bet 5 out of. Oh no, you bet 5 out of 9 the first time. Wow, cringe. That's weird. I was sure I got this one. Oh, it's probably a 2-pair order. Did you actually bet that, James? 5 out of 9? How do I see the summary? Oh, I can actually see it. Oh yeah, James bet 1. That's funny. Wow, you get... Holy crap, dude. That's a good return. 5 out of 9. RIP to everybody else. Yeah, Sandcuber got baited. When memorizing 60 cubes, would you even notice a duplicate? Definitely, John. Like, absolutely. It's super obvious, like, immediately, usually. Rip. I baited everybody by getting 9 out of 9 first. See ya, Irma. Thanks. Alright, we're doing another one. Got 5 minutes. I'm a little worried I mechanical twisted this one specifically, so I'm just gonna be ultra safe and redo it. I'll have a streak of terrible attempts and then fully lock in for one, then terrible again. It's so odd. Oh, I missed your first. IDK, if you get this, when I'm doing small attempts, I swear that how well one attempt goes has no bearing on the next one. I don't know if that's necessary, or if that's like really a thing for me, like consistently. I feel like I definitely have like good and bad days. Like some days I just like cannot focus on memo. 5. Whoa. So annoying, dude. Alright, one more. It's okay, you guys gotta all do your bets anyways. Get your bets in. Bets with what points? Ha ha ha. Sorry, bro. Hello, YouTube chatter with Japanese name that I don't know how to pronounce. Welcome. You got 2 minutes left to bet. I just got 9 out of 9 and then 5 out of 9. This is gonna throw people for a loop, I'm sure. Sometimes I randomly wild outlier attempt. I definitely have like outlier attempts for sure. Like that 453, like attempts that good are fairly rare for me. Like if I'm doing 9 cube attempts every day, I'll get like one of those a day at best. Maybe like one every 2 or 3 days. And then a lot of them will just be like mid 5 minutes, like not 9 out of 9 mostly. And days where I'm like really locked out, I'll be like pausing a bunch, getting over 6 minutes, never getting 9 out of 9. All right, I'm gonna start. Get your bets in. I'm gonna start memo. Dude. Classic. Cringe. Damn, that was way worse memo on that one. Or way worse exec on that one. What was the last alg on the 8th cube? 8th cube executed or 8th cube of the 8-pack? On this cube, the last alg I did was just, I just for some reason decided because it's the last alg, UFL, BDR, or BDL, UFL, BDL, UBL would be that. So that was that one. That cube I had used WCA, right, James? I made multiple mistakes on execution on this cube, but so it was this. So that to that to that. And then it's like an LTCT and a floating 2-twist. James is the 6th side. Saw you do a Y2. I don't think I did a Y2. I just did a Y prime. I don't think I would ever do a Y2. But yeah, I memoed it like just that LTCT word and this 2-swap word, like the UBL parity word, and then I just like pieced it together during exec. So it was like 3 words, when normally like without any of this stuff would be 5, I think. Yeah. So I just like basically broke to there and then that to that, and then that to that. But I did the wrong alg. For the first alg, I did a not float, even though I knew it was or I did a float, even though I knew it was a not float. And then second to last alg, I did, or no, for the last alg, I for some reason did UBL DBL instead of UBL, or no, I did UBL DBL UBL instead of BDL UBL. Oh yeah, prediction. Oh yeah, Sai reminded me to drink water. 1 sec, I gotta go get my water. Hey, most people guessed 8 of 9. Nice. Or most points at least. How did you tell it was an LTCT and UFL wouldn't be twisted? In that case specifically, it was just because I saw the 2-twist, or the 2-swap. It was a pure 2-swap. So it's just like deduction, I guess. Like if you have, I might have, like my brain might have, like I genuinely when I looked at that, I just like saw all of it. Like I immediately saw the 2-swap, and I saw like that there, and it's possible that my brain just from like seeing that LTCT on a cube so many times just knew that it was pure, like oriented, whatever you would call it. Alright, I'm gonna do one more 9 cube, and then maybe like a little bit of 5 line. Misremembery? I don't think I said that. I think I said misremembering with a G. I don't even remember the context I said misremembering, but I don't think I would ever say misremembery. Unless someone else said that and that's what you're referring to. Get your bets in is the last 9 cube bet of the night. Kind of shocked that I remembered corners wrong in that cube. I felt really confident about it. Oh, John did. Okay. Oh, John asked, what usually causes DNFs in multi, misremembering or mistracing or just straight up forgetting? For me, it's mostly forgets and misremembering some kind of recall problem, basically, is usually my DNF causes. And then second most common is like one move mistakes or just like general messing up an alg or doing inverse comms or stuff like that. And tracing mistakes do happen, but they are like very rare at my level. I probably make a tracing mistake like 1 in like 3 attempts on average or something like that. Yo, get your bets in. Cora Leap, dude, I don't know if you're a dude, sorry, but I saw on Twitch Solves Cube that you got like a 209 or something. Very impressive. I'm gonna be trying to beat that later. Oh, also, if Alex is still here, I beat your time. Get wrecked. Alright, get your bets in. We got 3.8k on 9 out of 9 currently. Very satisfying to reach the point where I barely ever make tracing mistakes. Yeah. I think tracing would be rare because you're reviewing so much. I mean, I don't think that's why. Because, like, I only do, like, one more review than I did, like, back in the day when I made more tracing mistakes. I think it's just, like, a matter of... I think it's largely, like, because you kind of see the cube better. Like, you just see it better. You are better at making mental notes of like orientation of things, so mistracing just becomes less common because you're actually like keeping track of buffer orientation and all of the cycles in existence on the cube. Overlooking things just like doesn't happen anymore. Also, you're not a guy. Okay, sorry. I just say dude in general to people. I think I call my girlfriend dude kind of a lot. You just get better at tracing? Yeah, it's like a combination of the things, I guess. Alright, get your bets in. 30 seconds left. I'm going to start the attempt. I used to just straight up shoot to the wrong sticker, remember the wrong thing. Yeah, saying the wrong letter is like definitely something that you just like probably don't do anymore at like pretty much at all at a high level, but shooting to the wrong sticker, like I was saying, like if you're keeping track of buffer orientation, which like at a really high level you basically always are, you'll catch yourself if you do that, you know, like you will realize it. Okay. Memo felt like really bad on that, so I'm glad I mostly remembered everything. That's kind of a weird one. I was pretty sure I got that right. And it's DNF'd in a weird way. Oh, I recalled OT instead of VL. Because they're otters and veal. Which I just kind of imagine animals. Like cute little animals. Except veal is like a food. But I mostly just picture baby cows. Okay. GG's to the 8 out of 9 believers. Just one last check. Okay. Yeah. James winning again? Damn. I know that you made blind events. Do you have any tips for improving recognition time? Like, should I just do solves or use alg trainers? Recognition time on like last layer algs or something. You can do alg trainers or like subset scrambles on CS timer. That's basically what I do. Alright, let's do a little bit of 5 blind and then I'm gonna be done. Decent sesh. First attempt 9 out of 9, 453. Then we got 5 out of 9, that was kind of shitty. 8 out of 9, 515. 8 out of 9, and 544. That one was quite slow. I feel like I get slower over time just from my brain getting tired. Currently learning EO EP influences of CMLL algorithms. Interesting. That sounds like a lot to learn. Based RU user. Is it really worth making letter pair sets for OP? I average 8 minutes. I mean, if you're gonna do it eventually, like if you get faster at blind, you definitely want to have that. So you might as well. Like, why not? It's not like it's a waste of time, you know? You'll eventually, I mean, it will be helpful just for old Pacman, but it'll be very helpful when you get faster. Yeah, why not half the amount of memo? True. I'm gonna do the weekly comp. I did Slovakian weekly yesterday. I'll do speed solving now. Subset as in like last layer. Yeah, you could do that, or just last layer. They have tons of different things on CS Timer. It's so crazy. I feel like I live in a neighborhood that's like particularly susceptible to just like having douchey, loud car people. Just like they just like want to be here all the time. It's like it's Wednesday night. It's like 9 p.m. on a Wednesday. And they're like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go like disturb everybody who lives in this like dense residential area. They all need to hear my like stupid fucking loud exhaust. Other cool weeklies beyond those 3? You need 4 weekly comps, Alex? Average unemployed person on Wednesday. I feel like it's like rich kids, basically. It's like rich kids who their parents bought them a BMW for their 16th birthday, basically. Oh yeah, should we do bets on this? I'm just gonna do a 1 minute bet. 1 minute bet on 5 blind. So I'll be still memoing when it's finished. If you live in Boston and it's so common, it's so annoying. That shit annoys me so much. Oh my god, dude. Dude. I have to finish the solve. Okay, dude. I mistraced like multiple times. I also, during edge tracing, you might have just heard me like shake my head, seen me shake my head. I did frickin' UFUR swap and the solve didn't have parity. Okay. Easiest to win in this. We're doing that again. Now I have to frickin' solve this thing. Get your bets in. It's probably done actually, because I just did a whole 5x5 solve. This might actually have to be my last solve, because I need to go eat. How big is your memory palace for multi-blind? I have 6 memory palaces that are 72 rooms each. What's up, Blue Acid Ball? Welcome. Your best 5x5 solve is around 3 minutes. Nice. Alright. No mistracing this time. Aww. Rip. Okay, I gotta go. That's all, folks. Weird DNF. 2x 3 plus. Sub 330 DNF. GG's. Okay, I'm just rating Twitch Solves Cube. Share your replay once you dethrone me. Oh, okay. I'll try. LZLZ asked imaginary. 3 of my 6 memory palaces are imaginary. 3 of them are not. Want to do an OLL wrong for a minute again? I don't know what you're talking about, dude.